Okay, so welcome back. This is the segment. Now, as promised, you guys were asking your questions, and here they are. So we've got a handful of questions. I'm going to take a couple minutes and go through a few of them, and let's just get to it right now. And the first question is, Samuel, what tools does your investment team use? That's a good question.
Well, we use a variety of tools, but mostly the broker-provided tools. If you have a decent broker that has stock screeners, great charting programs, but if you don't have a brokerage or for some reason you're not happy with it, we like bigcharts.com. One of our favorite apps is Stock Tracker. This is available for Android and for iOS, and this will allow you to do a lot of things, and it also gives you economic news. It's very, very complete. We like to use things that we don't have to use multiple apps for the same thing.
Right.
So.
Right. And so look, that, and the phones are going off. Look, if you want to get on the show live with us right now and ask your questions, again, text the word show to 760, what is the number? 760-254-0003. Text the word show. Ask your question to us directly, and we'll get to it right now. This one comes from Rachel. Oh, here's a good question. Rachel says, hey guys, what should I do, bank or brokerage?
Okay, I've heard this question before. Listen, nowadays the way brokerages are set up, they're basically a bank that you can trade stocks out of. They provide you money market opportunities for your cash where you draw a little interest, which the bank right now you're not getting any interest anyways. And they also offer the same vehicles that the banks will offer, CDs, anything like that. So it's probably more prudent, and we like to keep our money in the brokerage. We like to keep it where it can keep working for us. At the bank, basically the bank is just using your money to make themselves money and giving you nothing in return for it.
Right, and a lot of people probably have money sitting in the bank wondering if they're going to be earning any interest on it.
Absolutely.
Look, don't get fooled by the bank saying you're going to earn interest on your money, because the truth is, in this day and age, if you're keeping money in a savings account, the truth is you're probably losing money annually with the depreciation and all these other things. So don't be fooled.
Absolutely.
Put that money to work and leverage, some of our team even, or in the stock market, which we love. Obviously, we're heavily invested in the stock market. We just got another message in. This one is from, who's this from? Oh, this is from Steven. And Steven says, I've got some money, but I'm a little confused. I love your picks from last week. What do you have for us this week?
Okay. Well, we'll give two picks. We'll give our two best picks going into next week. The first one we like is we're seeing a little bump in gold, and we want to ride this. So we found a small gold stock that's reporting earnings on August 4th. And it's got a lot of promise. It's got no debt. It's pulling a lot of gold out of the ground. And it's also just sold one of its aging mines, and that's TGD, Timmins Gold. The other one we like is PGNX Pharmaceuticals, PGNX. The reason we like this is they just got FDA approval on an opioid constipation drug. Now they have an injectable version of it, but the FDA just approved them on an oral version.
Thank God we didn't want to get into details on that.
Well, anybody that watches TV knows that Americans are the #1 consumers of opioids, so there is definitely a market for this constipation.
Yet another reason why not to watch television.
And the symbol for that is PGNX, and we love both of these plays going into this week.
So just to let you guys know at home, our disclaimer is we're not telling you to invest in this stuff. That's not our deal here. We're showing you what we are doing. So you can test us at home and say, oh, those guys last week crushed it. And there's a reason why they had a 50% return in 2 weeks. Right?
Absolutely.
So this is the reason why you guys are paying attention to Financial Reboot, what we're doing, what Pat and the entire investment team has been strategizing with all this data that they, I think the investment team starts at 2:33 in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Right? Because, see, we're in Hawaii. And the benefit of Hawaii, there's a slew of benefits. Now, when you're in the stock market world, that's one of the tough things. You got to wake up really early to play the game.
The market opens at 3:30 in the morning.
I will say this: it's worth it. It's worth it every which way possible. So Pat and the team are up bright and early to get you guys this information, and for all of our clients out there. And look, these two picks, see what happens. Our clients are going to be heavily into them.
If anything, just follow them and see how well we do.
Follow them along at home.
I'm sorry, Samuel, but
Yeah.
if I may add just one more about PGNX, another wonderful thing about this company is just for getting that approval, they got a $50 million payment, cash payment. So there's a lot of things in these two stocks.
Yeah. So again, you know, so much goes into the picks that we pick for our customers and our clients, and for our internal portfolios that we use for case studies to show you guys on a regular basis. In fact, that's the interesting thing here is a lot of you, when we first started the show, said, "Oh yeah, well, we want proof first." So this is kind of why we started our case study portfolios, to show you guys, look, we put our money where our mouths are. If we suggest something and we think the market's moving, we'll put money in that account, in our corporate account, to show you actually how it's going to move.
Absolutely.
So
we're totally transparent, and we will put our money where our mouths are.
So look, call to action as always. Get your review with the Financial Reboot team. Myself, Pat, and our team will be on a call with you, discovering what's inside your portfolio, maybe where the cancers are, what things you might want to cut out to move your portfolio forward, and how to structure it in a way. We call it a portfolio acceleration review. I highly recommend it, though. There's the number right here on the screen. Take advantage of that while it's still free. And we're going to go into our next segment. So we're going to fill up on the coffee and the waters, and we'll be right back after this.